Jacksonville! All right. Would you please welcome Hatchet?
Keith, the boys from Jacksonville are playing Madison Square Garden. This is the mecca for all concerts. Tell us about it.
It was a big day and a great day for Molly Hatchet. It was in November 1979. We were playing once again with the Outlaws. And before Molly Hatchet went on, Epic Records, the executives came in and presented the band with their gold and platinum albums. We played the show. After the show, we had a party. But Ron, you've got a little bit of history with Molly Hatchet. Why don't you tell us about it?
The very first time that I saw Molly Hatchet play was at a private concert for my convention that we had at the Playboy Club in Wisconsin. And we were getting behind the Molly Hatchet Flirtin with Disaster album. After the show, had a chance to meet all the guys. They gave us these beautiful picture discs from the Flirtin with Disaster album. And the one member that seemed to really connect with me was Dwayne. And I gotta tell you, Dwayne Rowland was an incredible person. Talked about family, we talked about music, we talked about Molly Hatchet. Dwayne actually asked me for my phone number, and he says, you know what, let's stay in touch. It was just a great time. I mean, he was such a down-to-earth person.
We're people. We're just like everyday people. And were you surprised when Dwayne called you and told you about the Madison Square Garden show?
A couple weeks before the show, I got a phone call. He says, hey, we're coming to Madison Square Garden and I want you to be there. I'll put your name on the guest list. Make sure you bring your camera because we're going to be getting some awards. I want you to take some photos of the band for me. And that's really basically how we started.
Tell me about what you guys did after the show.
The rest of the band goes back to the hotel, but Dwayne and I were talking and Dwayne didn't want to go back to the hotel right away. What I remember most of all is that he wanted a hamburger. He wanted a New York style hamburger. So here we are sitting in this hamburger place at, I think it had to be around maybe 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, having a hamburger and doing what we had done all along, which was basically just sitting and talking.
Well, I've known you for a long time, and that's what makes the history between you and I that goes back all the way back to 1979. It's a good thing. So with that being said, Ron, I would like everybody to stand by and watch the next episode of The Gatekeeper.